So in just over an hour from now, HHS Secretary RFK Jr. is set to testify before the Senate to defend his signature MAHA agenda.
And he's ready for this fight. Chad Pergram is live from the Capitol. Chad, this is going to be wild, right?
Good morning, guys. Yes, and it depends on who you talk to. Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr. is either bolstering or tearing down public health agencies. There's a big shakeup at the CDC, especially after he fired Director Susan Menares. But MAHA supporters say Kennedy is exactly what the country needs.
Secretary Kennedy is going to go in there today, talk about that choice for the American people of status quo versus reform, and talk about the most successful health care and food policy reform efforts that have happened in modern American history that he and President Trump have executed over the first year of MAHA.
In a Wall Street Journal op-ed, Kennedy wrote that his mission is to restore trust in public health agencies, especially after what he termed irrational policies during the pandemic. But Democrats believe Kennedy is breaking the Hippocratic Oath and doing harm.
What RFK Jr. is dangerous. The damage RFK Jr. is causing right now will be felt for generations. Donald Trump should fire RFK Jr. immediately. Senate Republicans should come out of hiding and demand Trump fire RFK too.
Watch Senate Health Committee Chairman Bill Cassidy at the hearing today. He had reservations about Kennedy. Most Republicans support the secretary, but even those who voted to confirm Kennedy are not pleased and have questions.
I met with Bobby in my office. I told him, I said, your job number one is to restore the confidence of the American people in the institution of public health in America. So far, he hasn't done that.
Now, the hearing comes as Florida aims to scrap vaccine mandates for kids. The hearing was scheduled before Kennedy fired the CDC director and issued controversial guidelines for the COVID vaccine. Guys, back to you.
Well, it looks like all sides are ready. Thanks so much, Chad. And I think with this, the meeting's going to be black. It's going to start, I think, about 10 o'clock today. And he's going to be justifying what? The use of vaccines, Chad, right? He's going to be talking about it because Bobby Kennedy's made it clear what Florida's doing is making their own choice because they're giving the people of Florida their own choice. I wonder if that's going to annoy Senator Cassidy.
Yeah, if you remember back to the confirmation hearing, that was something where Senator Cassidy, who has partial jurisdiction over that confirmation, this is actually before the Senate Finance Committee today, but he really had some problems with the secretary's positions on vaccines. And so he said, I'm going to work with you hand in glove. I'm going to, be up in your grill. I'm going to, I'm going to give you information as a doctor. Remember that Bill Cassidy is a physician. And, we'll see. We haven't really seen Bill Cassidy around this week. And since all these decisions were made in August, it's going to be very interesting to see what his take is on the secretary today.
Right.
All right. Thank you, Chad.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.